guys, and welcome to Apocalacia, otherwise known as my living room at the moment. You can't see it, but it's an atrocious mess. Thank God you cannot see it. So, this is horrendously late, but I decided in September that I wanted to do favorites videos, like for my favorites of the month kind of deal. Didn't really plan it out super well. I was more like, I'm just gonna list everything that was really cool that I really liked as a favorite of mine of the month, which is the title. Oh my god. Since I am so late in putting these up, disclaimer that this is a favorites video from September of 2016, and another disclaimer, my roommate is currently sick with stomach flu, so if you hear him in the background, that would be why. I'll be doing separate videos both for all of the months that I need to catch up on, so September, October, November, and December of 2016. I'm hoping that by the end of January I will have the January favorites video up, and that I won't be late in making it and editing it and being cool. Oh, and fun fact, I have another update for you. My hard drive that has all of my videos that have been pre-recorded for editing and releasing, it stopped working, so I have to figure out a way to get all the information back off the hard drive and onto a new hard drive, or I just have to suffer from my losses and just, you know, re-record some stuff, as well as just, I don't know, move on with my life, I guess. It was really disappointing to find that out. To get started, I'm going to look at my phone here and get the memos up, because I wrote it all in memos, as to what my September favorites are for the year. First is my phone and its phone case. So this is the phone case. It is polka dotted and it's blue and it's beautiful. And this is my phone. There's a crack here on the screen, and that's just from the screen protector being cracked because I dropped it because I'm stupid. And it's the Samsung Galaxy S6. I know it's not the newest type of phone, but like I'm not one of those people that really goes for like the newest phone just because of the fact that it's typically like really expensive to buy the newest phone, and I don't have that kind of money, especially since I'm a college student. So like that just doesn't really work for me. And then the theme on my phone is this, which is really pretty. It's got like a nice floral design. I don't know if it's focusing on it. I'm hoping so. But it's a nice floral. It's a nice floral, like pink design, and I really like it. And the cool thing about it too is that if I go up on my dial pad, then it shows the theme on my dial pad, and it also does that for like my contacts too, which is pretty cool. The next thing that is my favorite is the app Mystic Messenger, which is like about right here on my phone. That I got really consumed in that game in September, and my favorite route that I've completed thus far, which is only one route, I'm working on a different one, working on Zen's route right now, but the first route that I completed was Yusung's route, and that was really sad. That was a very sad route. I really enjoyed it, and it was really cutesy, and he's adorable, and he's probably my favorite because of how similar him and I are, but yeah, that was sad. That was a very sad route, and I'm very heartbroken over that one. The next one is Potion Maker. Potion Maker is about like right here on my phone. This is an app where it's kind of like one of those games that you could probably just play while you're on the toilet, which is usually what I end up doing, because it's not really a game that has a story to it, and it's not a game that really, like, I don't know, like it's a very basic app game. Like I'll just start it up here for a second. This is the cute little menu screen with the two little like magic students that you get. Right now I have her in a little kitty costume and she's just sleeping. But essentially with this game is you just grab the items that are from up here and you put them in the pot, and different items make different potions. And you can level up the potions so that they're stronger and they sell for more. You can also upgrade certain things in the game so that it's easier to make potions. Like for upgrades, I have life potion materials, so you add more materials to being able to make potions. To make life potions more specifically. Mana potion materials, stamina potion materials, material emission, which not 100% sure what that one is. Enhancement success rate, so like if you're enhancing a potion to be another level, then you'll have a better success rate. Selling price, so you can upgrade the selling price of all of your potions so that you make more money. And the push cat speed, and the push cats are these little kitties that will push the ingredients into the cauldron for you so that you don't have to click them. And they can go really fast if you upgrade it enough. Right now I have it at level 4, so like they're decently quick. Most of my stuff is actually at level 4, except for material emission, which is like level 5. You can also dress them up in different costumes that you can unlock or buy because of the various means of buying stuff. Like you can buy stuff using stars, you can buy stuff using pushcat tickets, and you can buy stuff using like these rubies. And they're really easy to get because the game is like, just play us, we love you. So it's not hard to do things like that. Oh, this is a quest marker. What is this? A level 1 baby HP potion. That's easy. If I can remember how to do it. It's a red herb, I think. Nope. Is it the apple? Nope. Is it the mushroom? There it is. There. And so one mushroom, because it was a level 1 baby potion, was enough to do the quest. I'm sorry I can't really show you because of the fact that, well, I don't have one of those cool little things that other people have where like you can somehow show your phone screen on a recording or something. But I definitely am not capable of that. But before I forget, I'm gonna save, because you get rewards when you save. You get 1 ruby every time you save the game, which is cool. But yeah, it's a cutesy little game that's kind of fun to play if you're like in a lineup or bored, or if you don't have a book to read and things like that. My next favorite thing in September was Jolly Wankers videos. A Jolly Wanker, if I remember correctly, is a YouTube channel where he does Let's Plays of games, but he doesn't have any audio. He just puts text at the bottom of what he's saying, and they're highly comedic. And one of the videos that I was one type of video that I was watching the most with my friends was one that was when he was playing the old version of, oh crap, what was it called? It recently got a Doom, there we go, Doom. He was playing the old version of Doom, and it was just very hilarious and highly comedic, and it was the best. It was great. Like, we were laughing our asses off for like at least an hour or two just watching his videos and we were just watching his videos on Skype, and we were playing them at the same time so that we could all be in sync with each other, and it was great. Next thing that's on my favorites list is Audible, and a lot of people already probably know what Audible is if you've even like been on YouTube, but Audible is a app for audiobooks where you can, that's through Amazon, where you buy books that you just listen to. And my favorite one for September, which took me quite a long time to complete just because I've been very busy, was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. And that was such a sad book. It was beautiful. Like, it was absolutely amazing, but it was such a sad book, and it ended in a really great way. It was a good ending, and it was fabulous, and I thought it was going to end in such a sad and awful way, but like, it didn't. And that was like, that was amazing. I was like, no, don't end it this way, and then it didn't, and it just did a like twist, and I was like, oh my god. Because like at the beginning of the book, the prologue, I think it was, kind of had you thinking that Eleanor was dead, and that Park just really missed Eleanor because like she was his first love, and like, or like it made you think that they had broken up or like something. But like no, at the end everything was fine, and you're just like, oh, okay, that was really great. And like the only reason that I say it's sad is just because of like how Eleanor struggles with growing up in a highly abusive home, and how her mom like never really stuck up for her, and like it was just so sad, and it brought up like so many memories for me, and it hit really close to home for me because like I came from an abusive home, and it was just, oh, there were a lot of parts where I just had to like stop for a minute and just, I couldn't continue for a bit just because of how like much it just stung. Like if I bring up the app right now and I look at the bookmarks that I have placed for that book, if I can find it here. No, I don't want to be rereading the book. No, it's not what I meant. I'm so bad at figuring out this app, mainly because it's been such a long time since I've used it. Like, I don't remember how to get to my fucking bookmarks. It's driving me nuts. Where are my bookmarks? Son of a bitch. Well, anyway, there's a few chapters that I have bookmarked where I was like, this part, this chapter, this specific spot was just so bang on for me, and it just really like, I would have to go back and relive it in order to just get those same feelings all over again, and it was just so great. It was so great. So I recommend buying the Audible book, or you can get the physical copy, whichever, or even like read it on a Kindle. I don't care. Like honestly, just get the book. It's so good. My next favorite is an experience that I did, which was when I went to the farmer's market, and that was with, I wasn't dating my boyfriend at the time when him and I went to the farmer's market, but we were kind of courting each other back and forth at that time. The picture that I have shown for that, if I can find it somewhere on here, is the popcorn that I got from there, which hopefully you'll be able to see it here if my camera focuses. I think I got it to focus, hopefully. But the popcorn is like so, it was so good. Because I got the cheese kind and I got the candy kind, which matched my hair at the time, because my hair was, it was black on this side and then blue on this side, and the candy popcorn was blue and pink, so, and I like got so excited. And the people who were running the popcorn thing, they took a picture of me holding the popcorn because of the fact that they thought I was so cute and they loved how my hair kind of matched it. So, because I got really excited over the popcorn, like super excited, so I guess they thought I was really adorable. And they took a picture and they decided to put it on their Instagram. I don't know what their Instagram was, so I don't know what the picture looks like, and I don't know how to get in contact with them to promote them or anything, but if I look familiar because of some Instagram photo you saw with popcorn, then that was me, probably. That's a very weird thing. That's a very weird thing. Another experience that was really fun in September, voice crack. In September was baking cookies and making linguine for my friend's potluck when she first moved into another place that she was in. She invited everyone over for like a I just moved in party with her roommates and some of her friends. And both my boyfriend and I, back when him and I were just courting each other, we both made cookies, and we made a massive amount of linguine for the potluck. And the sad thing about the linguine is that we forgot it on the counter once we got home, like once we got everything back home. We forgot the linguine on the counter, but like we just forgot to put it in the fridge. and it had fish in it, and the trouble with fish is that if it's left out for more than 4 hours, it's not safe to consume anymore. So we had to throw like a giant amount of linguine out because we didn't know if it was safe to consume. So that was really sad. We Googled it and everything, and we were like, yeah, probably not safe to eat it or put it in the fridge or anything, so we didn't. Oh, and then another really cool thing that happened in September was on my birthday, I got a tattoo. Now, in order for me to show you, I'd have to like do it fairly awkwardly, but let's see here if I can get the shot. That is my tattoo, and because of the lighting in this room, it looks really, really washed out or something, and it's not. It's still fairly like good and stuff. I can't adjust the lighting, unfortunately, and I can't adjust how my camera sees it, I don't think. No, I can't adjust anything. But my tattoo is, can I adjust my leg? Okay, there we go. My tattoo is of wheat and a ladybug with a Red Hatter's hat on it because it's supposed to represent my grandparents. Because I found out after I got the tattoo that, because I wasn't originally supposed to incorporate my grandpa into it, because my grandpa, he passed away when I was like 3, so I don't really remember him, and I only have like a photo album that one of my aunts made that was an ABC book of all these different memories of my grandfather. And we always called him Papa. That was his name when we were kids, my cousins and I. And yeah, I never really knew him, but after I did this tattoo, because it was originally just for my grandmother, because the wheat was to represent that she was a farmer's wife, and the ladybug is to represent her because she really loves ladybugs. Like, a lot of the stuff in her house is ladybug based. And then the Red Hatter's hat is to represent that she's a part of the Red Hatter Society, which is a society for older women. I don't know what they do. They just kind of go out and socialize amongst each other, and I think it's just kind of like one of those things that just kind of is for people that are older that just need to get out and do stuff. I don't really know too much about it, but I'll leave a link in the description to their website if they have one. They may or may not have one, but if there is, I'll leave a link in the description to it. That kind of gives everyone a thing about what it is. But yeah, it was just meant to represent that. But after I got my tattoo, I found out that my papa, he had, instead of flowers at his funeral, everyone put wheat in, had wheat instead. So then he accidentally pleasantly got incorporated into my tattoo as well. And that is my first tattoo, and I plan on getting way more, and they will definitely range in different tattoo styles. Like this one I think is an illustrative style for tattoos. That's the closest thing I can think of as to what style it could be in. And I got it done by, oh dear, I can't read that. I have her card here, hold on. This is her card, which hopefully my camera will focus on it if it hasn't already. And her name is Jordan Ripstra? I don't know. Her name, I can't pronounce her last name, but her first name is Jordan, and she's known as Past the Sun Chips on Instagram, so I'll leave a link down there as well. She's absolutely fabulous, and I love her. She is also super cute. Like, she is so adorable and so talented. I really love her work. And she was the one that was my absolute top pick as to someone to get my tattoo from, because she had the style that I had in mind when it came to the tattoo, and she nailed it on the head. It was fabulous. I just was so happy that I could see it and be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining, because I'm not one of those people that's artistic enough in order to draw anything. Like, I can't draw. and I don't have the patience to learn, because I know that anyone can learn to draw, but I don't have the patience. I get very frustrated with myself if I can't get it right the first time, or I can't get it right within the first 5 times, and then I just give up because I just get so impatient and so frustrated that I just fucking drop it like a rock. So drawing was never really a good thing for me, but yeah, I got my first tattoo by Jordan, and it was really great, and it was a fabulous experience, especially since at the time when I went into the tattoo shop, for some reason they had Kanye West's face just kind of plastered everywhere in weird places all over the tattoo shop as like some kind of joke or something. And I distinctly remember that when it got really painful on my tattoo, I would just keep staring at one location in the tattoo shop all the time, and that was Kanye West's face, pretty much. I kept staring at Kanye West's face in order to get over the pain that I was in when it came to my tattoo, so that I wouldn't move and I wouldn't do anything bad for it. And that's really gross. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. My roommate's throwing up while taking a shower. That's really nasty. I hope he's okay. Doesn't sound like it. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, another thing that I did in September of 2016 is I tried weed for the first time. And if you don't know, I live in Canada. Weed has so far only been legalized as being a medical drug that you can take. They're working on legalizing it right now, and it should be legalized sometime during 2017, which is currently. So a lot of people are just kind of like, screw it, I'll try it now because they're legalizing it anyway, kind of thing. And I was kind of one of those people. And it actually wasn't that bad of an experience. I actually really enjoyed it. And when people say that weed is supposed to help with depression and anxiety, they're not wrong. It actually really helped me out quite a bit, so I was very happy to have that kind of result. And also, in September of 2016, the guy that I've been mentioning, the boyfriend that I've been mentioning, we finally officially started dating towards the end of September, and that was awesome. And it's been awesome this entire time. Like, we've had a couple of tidbits here and there that are kind of like, well, we did have kind of like one fight, but it was very one-sided, and it was mostly just me being upset over something that seemed little but wasn't little, and he took it really well, and then we apologized to each other, and we were all fine and dandy after that, and he's a sweetheart. He actually bought me the Better Together palette by Kat Von D, and I forget the other person's name, I'm sorry, but he actually bought me that palette of makeup because we were shopping, and he just decided to spoil me, and now that's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, is that palette, and I'm so floored that he got that for me. Like, he's just great. He's really great, and I love spending time with him, and I love snuggling up to him, and he's just amazing. And we both really like video games, so that works really well. We also like different types of video games. Like, I like some FPS games, not really a whole lot, because I find them to be very difficult to do, but he's like basically all FPS. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of like a mixture of everything. And even though he's mostly like FPS based as a gamer, he does like some other games that are not really FPS, like Tomb Raider, for instance. He likes Tomb Raider. And that's really the only other example I can think of that he likes that isn't FPS. But he does like some games that aren't, which works for me. And finally, we have a Korean drama that I have been watching that I am currently, like, it's technically finished its first season on Drama Fever. I'll leave a link in the description to it, but when it comes to that drama, I haven't finished it yet, but it's basically a drama that's about this girl who's really unsatisfied with her life because of some really nasty breakup that happened with her boyfriend, and I guess she lost her job at the same time, and just a whole bunch of really bad shit happened all at once. And she just was so done with life and wanted to like have a new one essentially. And then this boy starts drowning in this pool, in this lake, which when I saw it, I questioned a lot of that scene because one, he was wearing a life jacket, he was fine. And two, why were his parents not watching him and not noticing right away that he fell into the water and was screaming for help? Like, nobody was noticing that for some reason. Like, just everyone was just really blind to the fact that this kid was yelling at the top of his lungs for help, even though he had a life jacket and he would be fine. I don't know. So she sees this boy and like drowning in the lake, and so she dives in order to go and save him, and then like everyone notices her diving in to go and save him, so then they all pitch in and they have this, and they bring the boat to both of them, and like she hands them the boy, and then she just gets grabbed by something that's in the water. I don't know. And she just starts like sinking, and then she like, at first she's trying to fight it, and then eventually she's just like, you know what, fuck it, never mind. I'm good with dying. My life is shit anyway. And then she doesn't die. She ends up appearing in like completely different clothes in like a really fancy bathhouse for these princes of this ancient dynasty that and my camera died on me, so that was nice of it. But yeah, like when it comes to all my favorites videos, I'll just make them and make them as one thing instead of all jumbled together as like a 2016 thing. So yeah, hopefully that made sense. Probably didn't. But yeah, I'll see you for the October favorites video, or whatever other video I may be posting at some point. I don't know. All of my pre-recordings are on that hard drive that's not working, so we'll see. But yeah, see you later.